I guess, this is a game that you guys have been talking about for a bit coming up against Tennessee. I guess how excited are you guys, just, not just to play the team, but for the challenge that you guys are going to, have as well?
Yeah, really excited. I mean, this early in the season to have, a top 20 challenge. It's just exciting for everybody. Coaches, players, fans, just getting the season kicked off. It's a lot. There's a lot of juice surrounding a lot of these big games that are being played. So, we're definitely glad to get that win yesterday and then keep it rolling on Thursday with Tennessee.
What's the balance? Because I know coaches don't want to talk about the opponent too much, but what's the balance between talking about Tennessee, what their program history is, and just making sure it's about you guys? What's the balance?
Yeah, I mean, we're not trying to not talk about Tennessee. I mean, we know, so it's just it is what it is, and that's part of what makes it so cool. We have this opponent that has all the history we know. They're a really, really talented team this year, and the things that they bring that are unique to anything we've seen in a while, and will also prepare us for the postseason. So we talk very specifically about these are the types of teams we're going to be wanting to play, that we will be playing throughout the season in the ACC and then into the postseason. So definitely, really focused on who they are and how we attack that.
So, Coach Amaya Bonner, I was kind of surprised to see, how well she came out with such confidence, and she really was aggressive. Can you talk a little bit about what you kind of expect from her, and how did you think she did last night?
I thought she did great. That's the Amaya that we know and we've seen play. I mean, she was amazing when we played overseas. Those exhibition games. She really was a huge impact player for us there. And it's not the same necessarily, but this is what we've known her to be able to do and what she's capable of. And so just being able to, for her to have that opportunity to start last night and really play the most minutes, I think, of anybody on the team, she's got to be able to do those things for us. We're expecting her to be good on the offensive and defensive end. That's why we brought her here to be an impact. So it was great to see her production last night.
Historically, you've played, I know UConn here. You've hosted or played Tennessee in the past too. I mean, what does that mean maybe to the ladies, to the program, to the fans, to kind of see a storied program like that?
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, they're a storied program in women's basketball, and so we're all women's basketball players, coaches, and fans as well. And so again, the challenge of a matchup like this, and this is why you play the game, is to play in these play against big teams on the big stage, so to speak. And so I'm really excited that we're able to do it here in Tallahassee.
Have you guys done like a history lesson on what Tennessee has meant? Or
No, they know. I don't care if they know or not. They know. I mean, they know. It's a big game. They know. I mean, all these girls know each other too. I mean, they know who's on the other team. They're friends with them. They've played against them for years. They understand, and so we don't need to get too deep into the scout report there. We got a lot on our plate to just figure out what we need to do against the ones that are on the team now. So yeah.
What does Tennessee do well?
First of all, they're huge. They have so much size at every position. And then so they use that to their advantage in terms of they're physical, they post up really well, but they also shoot the three very, very well. A lot of the players on their team are dangerous three-point shooters. And so, those two things provide a challenge for any team. And so, we're excited to see this matchup of just there's no clear matchup really. It's you gotta really play a chess match and pick and choose what you want to take away and how you want to attack just who they are. So
You've mentioned in the preseason too that you guys are kind of embracing this top 25 role now. These were teams that you guys used to talk about, and now you're in that role. It's very early in the season here, but how have you guys been adapting to being one of that leadership roles, adjusting your goals so you're not just chasing for qualification, but winning.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what we all have the expectation. We want to be an elite program. We are an elite program, and we've been one. But the baseline expectation is you make it to the NCAA tournament, but that's not enough, and that's why building on that from last year, we got there, we found out who we are, and now it's time to continue that upward movement and be elite in that top 25. So we talk about it a lot, and it just really directs our day-to-day kind of attitude and approach and work ethic. and makes it really, really fun. So.
You know, the women's basketball season just opened up, and there's been some competitive matchups all around the country. You know, Colorado upset LSU last night. I mean, how are you guys, looking to get in the mix with just another great game and, possibly, pull off an upset?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to be a part of it, no matter. I mean, this is, again, just a fun women's basketball moment like we saw a bunch yesterday. It's really fun to be a part of it, a part of this kind of buzz that's going on this week with it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens on Thursday.
Coach,